Hello, great people, awesome people of God. Come on in. I'm going to wait for Facebook to build me a audience. I'm a firm believer that eyes have not seen nor ears have heard what God wants to do in you and through you. So come on in and begin to hit tag and share. Hello, people of God. Hello, as you come in. Let's get straight to business. Let's get straight to what we're here to do. Let's get ready to go into war mode. Let's get on the battlefield and get suited up with the full armor of God. I need you to come in tagging and sharing like never before. The number on tonight is 7. Tag 7 people you love, 7 people you care about, 7 people you want to motivate. I'm praying that this word that I'm about to release is about to touch someone on a whole nother level. I'm praying that this word that I'm about to release is about to give another level of clarity to someone who needs it. Oh, I don't know about you, but I am excited about tonight because there are things I'm praying for God to do in me. And also in you, if truth be told. Come on in, people of God, and begin to hit tag and share. Come on, the quicker you begin to tag those 7 people, the quicker we can begin to move and get into the word of God, the word that God has for you, the one that's watching this video. So come on in, people of God. I decree and declare that eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard what God wants to do in you and through you. Oh, I don't know if you've been on the last few nights, but when I tell you the Holy Spirit has been moving, I've been getting testimonies like crazy. And watch this, people of God. Sometimes we go through what we're going through the day, through the hours, through the months, through the years, and God will send one person with a word that's life-changing. I decree and declare that on tonight, you will get a life-changing word. So come on in and begin to get tagged and share like never before. How are you, people of God? Hello. Hello. Come on, Gabrielle. I thank you for tagging and sharing. Mrs. Lisa, I thank you for tagging and sharing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, people of God. Y'all know I can't get started until I feel like everyone is on here who's supposed to be on here. Tonight's message is shut up until it's secured. Oh, I'm going to hurt some people's feelings on tonight, but I'm also going to give clarity to others. Rachel Morrow, thank you for tagging and sharing. Gabrielle, thank you for tagging and sharing. Come on, where my taggers and sharers at on tonight? Come on, people of God. I need y'all to push a little bit. Just begin to tag and share. I need some people on the battlefield with me on tonight that's ready to help me set make the enemy's camp get a little bit of fear in them. I need some people of God, that's going to help me. Watch this. Tell the devil we ain't never scared. I need some people on here, people of God, who are ready. When I say ready, I'm talking about ready to give the enemy a black eye. I need some people on here to say, I'm done with you beating me down, devil. I'm done with being defeated. I need some people on here that say, I'm ready to stand up again. Sharon J, thank you for tagging and sharing. Tara, thank you for tagging and sharing. Angel, Victoria, thank you guys for tagging and sharing. Kimberly and Treyana, thank you guys for tagging and sharing. Sharon, I appreciate you. Come on. Just 120 more seconds and we're going to go ahead and get started. How are you? Shamika Miller, I love you. Come on, begin to tag and share. Welcome, people of God. Tonight's message is shut up until it manifests. Shut up, close your mouth, zip it, whatever you got to do until that thing is secured. Nicole Robinson, I thank you for tagging and sharing. Kaquise, how are you? Thank you for tagging and sharing. People of God, listen, the last few nights, the message has been so powerful. And so many people have been getting their clarity that they've needed. So many people have been getting their strength back, their joy back, their peace back. And those are the things that the enemy do not want you to have. The Bible says that the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Thank you, Gary Jackson, for tagging. Thank you, Lucretia, for tagging. Thank you, Nyla, for tagging. Come on, Teal, I thank you for tagging. Allure, I thank you for tagging. Thank you, guys. And People of God, the crazy thing about God is, he has a way with his words. He ministers to everybody a little differently, but if it's your first time on my page, welcome. I'm Evangelist Shakira, some Dr. Shakira McFadden. Some people, it's just Shakira. But God has a way of dealing with, do you hear what I'm saying, with me when it comes to making sure the people of God get things. So I minister a little bit different because I want to make sure you got it. Tonight's message, people of God. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. Some people are coming in along the way. Please continue to tag and share. Do you know that's the first seed that you can put in the ground? And that's by tagging somebody in the midst of you going through it on your own. Okay. So I thank you guys. Gabriella, thank you for tagging and sharing. Listen, just continue to tag. Bridget, I thank you. Welcome everybody. Tonight's message, if you are just now tuning in, is shut up until it's secured. I need everybody to put below shut up in capital letters right now. Come on. I promise you, if you ride this wave with me, I'm going somewhere. I realize that a lot of people don't like to be told shut up. Truth be told, even when we were children and mama would say shut up or daddy would say shut up, we would walk off stumping and mumbling under our breath because we knew dare not to allow them to hear us talking back. God is saying, people of God, that we are walking in a season where you are talking too much. God said that to come and tell the people of God, they have to shut up until it's secured. I'm going to hurt a few people on tonight because we don't want to be told to shut up. We don't want to be told we talking too much. We don't want to be told to shut up and listen. Sometimes nobody like it, but I got to give it to you the way it was given to me. A lot of people have not secured everything because they keep running their mouth. The reason a lot of you have not accomplished your goals, you better get what I'm saying, is because you keep blabbering at the mouth. You keep going and going and going like the Energizer battery. And watch this, people of God. You don't realize that the same way you open your mouth and you say things when you pray to God, the same way you decree a thing, the same way you speak things in the atmosphere and the angels begin to carry it. Watch this. Grab it and carry it to God so he can manifest that thing. There are devils listening too. Oh, I need somebody to comment below, baby. There are devils listening too. There are devils listening too. There are devils listening and waiting. And when I tell you, they're just sitting there next to you, waiting for you to say the wrong thing out of your mouth so they can manifest that thing. There are devils sitting and waiting. We don't never want to talk about demonic forces. We never want to talk about demons. We never want to talk about things like that because we feel that God has everything under control, and he does. But watch this. He ain't got control of your mouth. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but God said that you need to shut up until it's secured. Some of you cannot secure the bag because you're speaking your vision. Watch this, into the ears of assassinators. Oh, I'm going to get deep on tonight. This ain't going to be no red light, green light, stop. No cat in the hat on tonight. This thing is going to get deep because I got to teach you how you allow your prayers to reach heaven. I got to teach you, watch this, how you duck and dodge demons. Oh, somebody ought to comment below. Duck and dodge demons. I got to teach you how to, watch this, begin to close your mouth and to begin to zip it until God put that thing, watch this, into effect. I got to teach you how to shut your mouth so you can get the promises of God in this season. And the only way to duck and dodge demons is to zip it. He said, some of you people of God, you better hear what I'm saying. In this season, you cannot secure the bag. Watch this, because you're speaking your vision into the ears of assassinators. Oh, my. You better catch that in the spiritual realm. An assassinator is somebody who comes to kill. An assassinator, when they step on the scene, baby, they ain't even coming to play. They coming to bring death. An assassinator is somebody who coming to take you out by any means necessary. You better hear what I'm saying to you. Some of you have been opening your mouth too early, and you're opening your mouth in the ears, watch this, of assassinators, to the ears of assassinators, to the people who are really out to kill you, to the people who already want to take you out. You're giving your visions to people who don't even believe in you. Somebody ought to comment below. I need to shut up. I need to shut up. There are times I need to shut up. I'm not going to tell you something that I ain't telling myself. And God said, shut up in this season until it's secured. Watch this. Meaning you got to stop your mouth for just running. Some of you got diarrhea in the mouth. It keep going and going and going, and it's running and running and running. And the reason being is because, watch this, God is saying you're looking for sympathy instead of strength. Oh, this live ain't gonna be for everybody on tonight. Some of you got diarrhea at the mouth, and your mouth keep going and going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Why? Because you're looking for sympathy instead of strength. You better catch this in the spiritual realm. Evangelist Shakira, what are you talking about? The people you run into crying. The people you run into looking for them to be that shoulder to lean on, and they ain't right in their heart. You better get what I'm saying. The people you're depending on to uplift you at your darkest moments. That's what I mean by, watch this, you're kissing assassinators in the ear. God said you have to begin to shut up, people of God, until it's secured. So this live, I'm telling you, it's not going to be for everybody on tonight, but the people who take heed, I promise you're going to start seeing your prayers move. Oh, somebody ought to comment below. My prayers are en route. My prayers are en route. I promise you, after the night, if you receive this message without getting offended, you're going to begin to see God work like never before. Your mouth, it runs like diarrhea. And God is saying in this season, you don't need sympathy. You need strength. Baby, I don't need you to feel bad for my circumstance. I don't need to come to you running and crying and telling you what I'm going through in my household. I don't need to come to you confiding in you and telling you what I'm going through. All I need is the strength of God. He said, shut up until it's secure. Shut up until it's secure. Shut up until it's secure. I want somebody to comment in capital letters. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Stop looking for somebody to confide in this season. Stop looking for somebody to confide in this season. Stop looking for somebody to confide in this season. Because the same people you confide in will be the same people to destroy you. It's tight tonight, but it's right. This message is tight, but it's right. I'm sure plenty of you can think about, come on, somebody, people you trusted with your business. Come on, somebody. And it was all over the place after people who you confided in. You better get what I'm saying, who was really out to destroy you. God said you got to learn to shut up until it's secured. You got to learn to close your mouth in this season until God makes it work. You got to learn to be quiet until God begins to work that thing out, because the same person you're confiding in could be the same person set out to destroy you. Baby, you don't need sympathy. You need strength. You better get what I'm saying. You better get what I'm saying. You don't need sympathy. You need strength. In this season, God said, shut up until it's secured. And I went back and forth with God. I said, God, I don't want to tell your people to shut up. I don't want to tell your people to just close their mouth. I don't want to tell your people to stop it. But watch this. Your prayers can never reach heaven if all of, watch this, your assassinators are grabbing them. Your prayers can never reach heaven if the demons, come on, somebody, grab them before they get in the hands of God. Your prayers can never make it to heaven. Your prayers can never kiss the ears of God. You better get what I'm saying. If you got demonic forces coming up against it, shut up until it's secured. Because you are you listen, this is let me just keep it real for a moment, ladies. Let me talk to you for 1 second. Let me talk to you for 1 second. Watch this. Some of you people of God, I'm talking to the women of God very quickly. You confide in people. You better get what I'm saying. You confide in your homegirls. You confide in other women. You confide in them about, watch this, information they have no expertise in. Oh, I'm going to break this thing down. I need everybody to comment below. She just keeps it real. She just keeps it real. She just keeps it real. You confide in women about your relationships they have no expertise in. I'm going to break that thing all the way down for you. What are you saying, Evangelist Shakira? How are you confiding in friends? You get what I'm saying? About your marriage, about your relationship, and they can't even keep a man. Oh yeah, it's about to get deep. I'm about to crank up a little bit. Oh, I feel my help coming from the Holy Ghost right now. Some of you watch this. You need to shut up until that thing's secured. You're crying. Talking about how messed up your relationship. You're crying. Talking about how you want God to fix it. You're crying and confiding. Come on, somebody, in the ear of an assassinator. How are you? You better get what I'm saying to you right now. How are you taking information from somebody who can't keep a man? It's tight tonight, but it's right. I might step on y'all feet tonight. I might offend some people tonight. I'm okay with that. But you're going to go back thinking she was right about what she said. How are you confiding into somebody who cannot keep a man? How are they going to tell you how to keep their man and they're running through 3-4 men a month? How are you doing that? God said you got to begin to shut up until it's secured. This is why some of your relationships still have not worked out yet, and you've been praying about it for the longest. How are you asking them for advice about your marriage, and they ain't never even been as far as got a promise ring before? Nevertheless, a wedding ring. How are you confiding in them about being a good wife? They telling you to leave them and they wouldn't stay and they don't see how you do it. Of course they would say leave them because they can't keep nobody more than 3 months. We got you in this season. Make sure you're not confiding in a assassinator. Make sure you're not confiding in someone who's out to kill your relationship. Make sure you're not confiding, come on somebody, in the ear of someone who really want to take your place. God said, shut up until it's secured. There are some of you who have had business ideas. God put that thing in your spirit to open that business up, and you went and confided. You ran and told your vision to somebody else who was waiting to replace you. You got to begin to close your mouth in this season. I don't know who this is for, but God said, tell the people of God to shut up until it's secured. Why? You got to watch out. Listen, this is what tripped me out. I hear this saying all the time, right? And they say, watch out for people who don't clap when you win. I need y'all to catch this in the spiritual realm. Watch out for people who don't clap when you win. No, that ain't really the truth. Baby, in this year, in this season, you got to watch out for people who actually clap when you win. Watch out for the people who say they proud of you. Watch out for the people who say they got your best interests at heart. Watch out for the people who say they got your back. Them the people you got to watch in this season. Because watch this, those are the ones, watch this, that can see you elevating, can see you coming up, can see you been, saying for the longest you got this business idea, or you want to start up this business, or you got this vision, and different things like that. And instead of them pushing you and helping you, they ready to backdoor and beat you there because they know you've been prolonging the process. Oh, I don't know who this is for. You wrote a book, now they want to write a book. You open a restaurant, now they want to sell plates. Come on, I don't know what this is for. You started braiding hair, now they want to curl hair. God said you got to shut up until it's secured in this season. Why? Because there are people jealous of your success. Oh, I dare somebody to comment below. They jealous. They jealous. They jealous. You got people who clapping when you win, but they're jealous of your success in the background. You got people that are envious of the fact that God fixed that thing for you. Envious, jealous, feeling some type of way. You got people who are bitter because God worked it out for you. So because you got people like that surrounding you, you got to shut up, people of God, until it's secured. Somebody ought to comment below. I'm going to close my mouth. I'm going to close my mouth. I'm going to close my mouth in this season. I'm going to close my mouth in this season. Everyone is trying to secure the bag in this season. But what I'm trying to figure out is how you going to secure the bag when you haven't even secured your sanity, man. I'm about to get deep right now. Everybody want the paycheck. Everybody want the $1 million. Everybody want the overflow in their income. Everybody want to secure the bag. That's what they saying. I'm going to secure the bag. Everybody want to secure the bag, but how you going to secure the bag, baby? You ain't even secured your sanity yet. Your mind all over the place. Come on, who I'm speaking to on tonight? How you going to secure the bag? You better get what I'm saying. And you haven't even secured your sanity yet. You done lost your everlasting mind. How you expect for God to bless you? How do you expect to secure the bag when you haven't even secured your sanity yet? God said, shut up until that thing, it manifests. How you going to secure the bag and you haven't even secured your peace? Oh, it's tight tonight, but it's right. It's tight tonight, but it's right. God said you got to shut up until that thing is secure. You are opening your mouth too early. And that's why it haven't been working out. You are too busy opening your mouth about what you're needing God to do before time. You know how they say when a woman is pregnant, she's supposed to go 9 months with pregnancy. But sometimes the baby is born within 4 months and 5 months and they come out prematurely, but they still make it. I don't know who I'm speaking to. Some of you, you're opening your mouth about things you're needing God to do for you prematurely. You telling people about it before God has even secured the deal. You're telling people about it before God has worked that thing out. And watch this, people of God. This is why it's not working. God will place you on your back to get your attention. He will shut your mouth to get you to call on him. He said, people of God, you got to begin to shut up until it's secured. Some of you, your prayers haven't been answered because you talk too much. I need y'all to get that on tonight. Tonight, we ain't talking about keys. We ain't talking about you get a car, you get a car, you get a car like Oprah Winfrey. No, we're talking about how we get our prayers manifested. It's going to require you to be quiet in this season. Some of you, your prayers, I'm telling you, have not been answered because of the simple fact that you talk too much. You pray about God fixing it, but watch this. You premeditatedly say it won't work out. This gonna get deep right here. You're praying for God to fix it, but you premeditate that it won't even work out. They say if you instantly kill somebody at the spare of the moment, it's murder. Maybe something was going through your mind. Maybe something triggered you to do it. But baby, it's like if you get in a fight and then you go in the house and get a knife and come back out to kill that person, you premeditated. You thought about what you were finna do. Some of you, your vision haven't been fulfilled or God has not answered your prayers because watch this. You premeditated already that it wasn't going to happen. What are you saying, Evangelist Shakira? God is saying, shut up until it's secure. What are you saying, Evangelist Shakira? You know, God had every intentions of fixing your marriage. He already had it worked out. He knew the time, the hour, the day that he was going to fix your relationship. But as soon as you got upset with him, come on, somebody, you better get what I'm saying. You started speaking otherwise. I want a divorce. I want out. I'm done with this. God had every intentions of getting that money to you to start that business. But watch this. As soon as your application hit the hand of them people, you had already said to yourself, I know they ain't going to give me the money. That's what I mean by you needing to shut up until it's secure. You premeditate your downfall and don't even realize it. You your own biggest enemy. And I'm just on some real stuff. I've been there. We've all been there. And God is saying, before you open your mouth and say something negative, just simply shut up. Simply be quiet. Simply zip it. Simply close your mouth. Because all you are doing is hindering what God is doing. I'm a firm believer that some of us are too nosy anyway. Evangelist Shakira, why are you calling me nosy? You ain't got no business trying to figure out how God gonna work it out. You got your nose in God's business. Your only job is to give it to God and close your mouth and wait for that thing to manifest. But you're doing the total opposite in this season. And God is saying what you got to do is shut up until that thing is secured. I said, God, you really want me to come tell the people of God to just shut up? He said, tell them to shut up. Tell them to zip it. Tell them to close their mouths. And then they will see the manifestation of their prayers. And then they will see the manifestation of their prayers. A lot of people are wondering why God has not answered their prayers yet. And it's because, watch this, we talk too much. I'm saying we, because we've all have been there. We talk entirely too much. And God wanted me to come and remind you that the same way that angels are transferring your prayers, there are demons listening too. There are demons listening too. The same way you're needing these angels to take those prayers back to God. Watch this. The enemy is also sending his demons to go out and grab what you're going through. So in this season, you got to be careful what you say out your mouth. Somebody ought to comment below. Be careful, be careful, be careful. You got to be careful what you release from your lips. You got to be careful what you put in the atmosphere. You got to be careful what you begin to say. Why? Because demons are listening. This is why God told me to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, shut up until it's secure. He said, hush until it manifests. Hush until it manifests. You need to shh until God worked that thing out. You ever been inside a good movie and the movie getting real good and the people sitting next to you, they just talking, you trying to eat your popcorn, baby, and you trying to enjoy the movie and your buttery popcorn and people just yap, 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 yap next to you and behind you. You be like, shh, hush, be quiet. This is what you need to do in this season. God said you need to hush until it manifests. You need to shush until God worked that things out. Shh. Come on, I want to see that S with a bunch of H's behind it. Shh. I want to see the closing your mouth emojis in this season. We got to learn to be silent until that thing is complete. We got to begin to be silent until that thing is complete. I hear the Holy Ghost saying for that woman who's been trying, to bear a child. Some of you have been having miscarriage after miscarriage. And I'm talking about it's happening so much the way you don't even believe that God is going to bless you with a child anymore. Some of you have been trying to get pregnant for so long and that thing still have not happened. Why? Because you opening your mouth. Shut up. Talk to God about it. Tell your baby daddy about it. Talk about it with people who really, watch this, understand your vision. Some of you are upset, watch this, with people who don't even know your vision or understand your vision. How could you expect them to come in agreement with you when God gave it to you? That ain't their vision. We got to learn to shut up until it manifests. God is saying, watch this, he's gonna give you that baby, but you got to close your mouth in the process. Don't nobody need to know you and your significant other is working on a child. This is why it's been miscarriage after miscarriage. Some of you, this is why your kids ain't home yet. You busy telling that other person who you feel got your back the whole process. Yeah, I'm going to court to get my children back. Yeah, he taking me to court and trying to fight me for my kids. Shut up. God says shut up until it's secured. You ain't got no business opening your mouth until you seen the victory of it. Somebody ought to comment below. Until I see the victory, baby. I can't talk. I can't tell you what's going on. I can't tell you how I feel. I can't tell you what went on last. I can't give you any information until I see the victory. I ain't acting funny. I ain't acting weird. It's not that I don't care about you, but I'm believing God for something. I don't know who to trust in this season. It's not the people who don't clap when you win that you ought to be watching. It's the people who clap when you win. It's the ones who say they're happy for you. You better get what I'm saying and ready for God to tear your whole life apart. Shut up until you see the victory of that thing. Close your mouth until it's secure. And we got to get to a place where we're not only worried about securing the bag in this season, but we're also trying to secure our sanity. We're also trying to secure our peace. We're also trying to secure our joy. We're also trying to secure our relationship. Come on, who am I speaking to? We're also trying to secure that business. We're also trying to secure those keys. He said, shut up, people of God, until it's secure. You got to begin to close your mouth in this season. If you're trying to start that business, stop talking about it. Do you know that there are people who feel like they can do what you do better than you? Somebody might have missed that. So I'm going to say that again. Do you know that there are people in your life who feel like they can do what you do better than you? This is why some of you, you've had business ideas and open your mouth too early and the person beat you to it. You got to shut up until that thing is secure. You got to shut up until that thing is secure. Some of you, I want to start my ministry. I want to do this. I want to do that. You telling it to an assassinator and you don't even know it. You telling it to somebody out to kill your vision, to kill your dreams, to kill your goals. God said, close your mouth until it's secure. Don't open up about that you purchasing a home until the keys are in your hand. I don't know who that is for, but you better shut your mouth. Don't let them know that you are looking for your own place until the keys are in your hand. Don't let nobody know you car hunting until the car keys are in your hand. Because then you ain't got to worry about demonic forces coming up against you. But as long as you keep running your mouth, as long as you got diarrhea at the mouth, you better get what I'm saying. As long as you keep on telling people your goals, your dreams, and your visions, you better get what I'm saying. As long as you keep on opening your mouth too soon, you're going to continue to battle satanic forces. Everybody, not for you. I know you feel like the world should be a better place and we all should be supportive of each other, but it don't work like that. Somebody ought to comment below, baby, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. What's understood don't need to be explained. It don't work like that. Stop taking advice from people who have no expertise in the area you're failing in. I'm going to say that again because I feel like somebody might have missed it. Stop taking advice from people who have no expertise in the area you're currently failing in. Some of the women that I counseled, I'm telling you, they trip me out. When they say I leaned on my best friend and I leaned on my cousin and I went to my auntie and I talked about it with my mother and, I told them what I was going through in my marriage or what my baby daddy was taking me through and what I was going through in my relationship. And then I asked them how long they've been in a relationship and they said they haven't been in one. How they gonna tell you how to keep your marriage together or keep your relationship together and they can't keep a man? I'm just keeping it real. Stop looking for advice from or confiding in people who have no expertise in the area that you are battling. Shut up in this season until it's secured. We talk too much. We too nosy. We too busy trying to stick our nose in God's business and trying to figure out how God is going to do it. That ain't for you to figure out. All you need to do is pray and hush. I need somebody to comment below. I'm just going to pray and hush. I'm doing two things. All 2022, I'm going to pray and hush. I'm going to pray and hush. I ain't acting funny. I ain't acting stingy. I ain't tripping. I'm just needing God to do some things and I can't risk. Come on, somebody praying against my prayers. I can't risk somebody being secretly jealous or secretly envious. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to pray and hush. He said, shut up until it's secure. Some of you have not went and got your business started up yet because you've told the vision to dream killers. And because they don't have the will you have and they don't have the strength you got to step up and do something with their life, they want to downgrade you for doing it. You sure? What if nobody don't support you? I wouldn't do that right now. Girl, you crazy. I would take that money and do such. No, devil is a liar. Shut up until it's secure. I want somebody to comment below. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Some of you need to go back and bind up words you put in the atmosphere to people you thought you could trust. Some of you need to go back and bind up words that you've spoken in the atmosphere, confiding in people you thought you can trust. When you begin to whisper in the ear of people you call friends, family, church sisters and brothers, best friends, people you might even be in relationships with. When you go to them and start telling them your business, make sure you're not kissing the ear of an assassinator. Make sure you're not kissing the ear of somebody who clearly wants to be you or want to take you out. He says, shut up until it manifests. You ain't got to tell everybody what you're going through, because you're in a season where you need strength, not sympathy. Everybody got sympathy, tell you what they shoulda, coulda, woulda did. Everybody got advice. Everybody got sympathy, and they feel bad for you. They love seeing you in that state where they can feel so sorry for poor little you. Baby, I don't need sympathy. I need strength. Somebody ought to comment below. I need strength. I need strength. I need strength. I need strength. God told me don't come and drag this live on tonight. He told me to make it plain to you. Plain to you. The reason your prayers have not manifested yet is because you need to shut up. You are talking too soon. You are opening your mouth too early. You are kissing the ears of assassinators by looking for people to confide in. And that's why that thing have not manifested. The same way there are angels who take your prayers to God, there are demons taking your same words to the enemy. Shut up until it's secured. Until you get the victory in the situation, do two things. Pray and hush. It's real simple. Pray and hush. Stop speaking negative things in the atmosphere, because sometimes you can be your own enemy. You're praying for God to fix it, but then on the other end, you're saying, you know, he ain't going to work it out. You're praying for God to get you the keys to that place, but then you saying, you know, they ain't going to call you back. You better get what I'm saying. You're praying for God to come through for you, but then you're speaking out of your mouth that you know it's not going to happen. Shut up until it's secured. God said he got you, but you got to close your mouth. He said he got you, but you got to hush in this season. He said he got you, but you got to be quiet until it manifests. Some of you have opened your mouth prematurely, and this is why God still have not done that thing for you. So you got to go back and bind up words that you may have released when you were angry. You got to go back and bind up words you may have released when you were sad. You got to go back and bind up words you may have released when you were upset, when you were overwhelmed, when you were frustrated. You got to go back and bind up those negative words and release what you know God promised you he would do. He told me to make it plain for you tonight. Make it clear for you tonight. He said to hush, to be quiet, to zip it, shut up until it's secure. We don't never want to be told that we need to shut up. I ain't like being told by my own mama and daddy that I need to shut up. I used to walk off mumbling under my voice, but I knew not to talk back. God said, shut up until it's secured. So listen, people of God, watch this. Tonight I'm gonna ask, watch this. I'm gonna put a seed amount in the atmosphere right now. And this seed, watch this, is a seed, watch this, to close your mouth. Some of you have put satanic words in the atmosphere when you was all in your feelings. And you just need God to go back and grab those things out of the atmosphere so God can move. I always tell people, don't sow into my ministry unless God is telling you to sow. The seed amount tonight, people of God, is 20. I'm believing, watch this, that as you begin to sow that $20 seed or that $120 seed, I'm believing that God is going to begin to make some things move in the atmosphere. Watch this. I'm believing that all the negative things you said too soon, you better hear what I'm saying, that God is going to snatch it up and make that thing manifest. He told me tonight. He said, Evangelist Shakira, you usually on live a long time, but I don't want to get the people distracted. I want you to make it plain to them that they need to shut up. It haven't happened because they're talking too much. Some of you people of God, you're going to go and sow a $20 seed. Some of you are going to sow $120. Some of you are going to sow $20.20. Some of you people of God, it's going to be $10.20. But I want to challenge you to just sow the number 20 on tonight. I'm believing that within the next 20 hours, God will go back and put your enemies to shame. I'm believing that within the next 20 hours, that person you confided in, watch this, not realizing that you were kissing the ears of an assassinator. That person who you trusted. I'm believing that God is going to put it to shame. I do this thing, people of God, where I begin to pray. And as you begin to sow, because it's a lot of people sowing on tonight. And I'm actually shocked because, listen, this is the kind of message people don't want to sow into because people don't want to be told they need to shut up. But you do. And you do. A lot of things are not working out because we open our mouth prematurely. Some of you need to shut up so God can start that business. He needs you to shut up so he can fix your relationship. He needs you to shut up so he can heal your body. You are in a season where you don't need sympathy, you need strength. So the seed amount tonight is $20. The number is pinned to the bottom. Cash App, Chime, and Zelle. You have to use the whole phone number. It's 754-246-0580. And the reason you got to use the whole phone number is because people have made fake Cash Apps. When you put the Cash App in, it should pop up Dr. Shakira M. PayPal is Shakira McFadden with 2 N's at AOL.com, or you can use the phone number. Listen to me, people of God. The information is already pinned to the bottom. It's pinned to the bottom already. Cash App, Chime, and Zelle. It's 754-246-0580. Some of you watch this need to sow just because you confided in people who had no expertise in the area you was failing in because you was hurt. You went and asked somebody about a relationship and how to fix your relationship and they can't even keep a man. We got to learn to be quiet. God said that we need to shut up until it's secure. I don't know what you're needing God to secure on tonight. But I'm decreeing and declaring that as you go and sow that number 20 seed, $20, $200, $120. Some of you are going to say, Evangelist Shakira, I need to sow $60.20 because I need to sow, watch this, for me and 2 other people. Come on, I don't know who I'm speaking to. Some of you, you need to sow for you and your business partner. Some of you, you need to sow for you and your husband. Some of you, you need to sow for you and your children. But watch this, people of God. Some of you, you're sowing multiple on tonight because you told multiple people what was going on in your relationship, and that's why it still ain't working out. Ask God. Pray about it. He said, shut up until it's secure. I don't know who this is for, but I just uploaded your next Facebook status. When you get off Facebook, I want you to go and put on social media and tag me into that thing. I need to shut up until it's secure. I talk too much. We talk too much sometimes. You telling people all your ideas, man, your visions, and they jealous of the oil that's on your life. They trying to beat you to the punch because they know if you come up just a little bit, you're going to take off like crazy. But you got to hush. Stop telling people what you're praying for. Stop telling people what you need God to do. God said, don't open your mouth in this season until you get the victory. Stop telling people your next move. Just step. I need somebody to comment below. I'm going to step. I'm going to step. Stop telling people your next move and just step. You don't know who for you in this season. That same ear you confiding in could be the ear of an assassinator. An assassinator is somebody that is out to kill. Yes, Cash App, Chime, and Zelle is 754-246-0580. And PayPal is Shakira McFadden with 2 N's at AOL.com. Some of you still ain't even get your income tax check yet. And you ain't got it yet because you done told everybody you waiting on them to do this and do that. Shut up. Close your mouth until it manifests. It's 2 things you need to do to get your taxes, baby. 2 things you need to do. That's pray and hush. Pray and hush. There are people praying that their money don't come through for you. Whether it's your MP, your PPP, your SBA, your child support, your unemployment, your Social Security, that raise on your job, whatever you need God to do, shut up. You talk too much. You cannot apply pressure to your enemy's neck if you're telling them your next move. God say he still got time to do it, but he needs you to be quiet first. People of God, listen, you can follow me on TikTok at Evangelist Shakira. You can follow me on YouTube at Shakira McFadden. Every video that I make, I save it to Facebook, but I also upload it to YouTube for people who don't have a live. Who don't have Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at evangelist.shakira. Listen to me. I love you guys. God bless you guys. Shut up until it's secured. I'll see you tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Take care.